Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for the Ramen Raiders Top 10 Instant Noodle Bowls of All Time 2019 edition. Alright, to start things off, this list is comprised of my 10 favorite instant noodle bowls out of 3,180 reviews to date. You might see them having garnish on them. These are tasted and scored before any garnish is added. So, let's get started. And at number 10, we have Master Kong with their Golden Stock Shrimp Noodles from China. This one was really quite good. The noodle wasn't bad, but the broth was very strong and it had a very nice comfort food kind of hit to it. And the garnish was interesting because like it had these little fish balls or shrimp balls with it, which was really nice. So if you see this one, and I think you could probably find it in the US, you should give it a try. In at number 9, we have Uni President with their Manhan Feast Braised Pork Instant Noodle Bowl. This is one of a long series. There's a ton of varieties that come with big retort pouches. Retort pouches are popular in Taiwan. What's a retort pouch? It's basically like a metallic pouch that has meat in it. It's kind of like what you could consider a flexible can. And they put different meats, like this one has braised pork with a little bit of sauce, kind of like a gravy. And so it really enriches the richness of the soup, the broth. So the noodles in this one are all right, and the broth and the pork just are exceptional. This one has a little bit of veg, and really, if you see these things around, you're gonna be hard-pressed to find them in the US. But as always, I recommend eBay Canada, eBay, and Amazon are places to look. In at number 8 is another one of that series. We have Uni President Manhan Feast Super Hot Pot Beef from Taiwan. It's spicy, it's got nice chunks of beef in it. It's really good, if you can find it. I've seen it on Amazon, you can find it around. In at number 7, we have TTL Sesame Chicken with Rice Wine Noodle. These are really good too. Again, from Taiwan, these come with a little sachet of rice wine, which makes the broth even better, and it comes with one of those big retorter pouches. So you've got meat, you've got sauce, you've got flavor from the rice wine. It's just a really complex flavor that works really quite well, and I think you'll be impressed. And in at number 6, we have Samyang Foods with their Samyang Ramen Hot from South Korea. I swear, in the last year and a half, I've had a lot of Samyang ramen, and it's just blown my mind how freaking good it is. It's your standard instant noodle from South Korea, You've got your noodle block, you've got your powder sachet, and you've got your veggie sachet. But the flavor in this one is of ham. And when you have it like this, it's just really good and really lends itself well if you want to add cheese to it. But I mean, without the cheese, this is very worthy, and you should be able to find the pack version of this one really easily. Not only is the hot, spicy one good, the regular one is good, and it comes in an orange bowl rather than a red one. In at number 5 this year, we have Little Cook with their tomato beef noodles. Wow. This one's from Taiwan, and this one has lots of tomatoes, lots of beef. And the beef they're using in these, it's good. It's really good stuff. So if you want a really hearty beef noodle tomato extravaganza, this is where to hit it. Yeah, you'll like it. In at number 4, we have, yet again, Little Cook with their braised beef noodles with tendon and meat from Taiwan. This one just has the most meat I've ever seen in an instant noodle, and it's really tasty. It has tendon, and it's about as tender as you could imagine. So, yeah, if you're a meataholic and you like nice chew on your noodle and really rich flavor, I think you need to make a visit to Taiwan. And in at number 3, we have Nissin with their Rao Kogashi Shoyu Ramen. This one's from Japan. Now the noodles are very, very good, nice and chewy, very good showing there. The broth, it just bristles with meatiness. It's so tasty and rich and as you can see from the picture, you can kind of see how rich it is in a way, you know what I mean? This you shouldn't have too much of a problem finding if you look hard enough. And in at number 2, Nissin again with their, that. I've tried to pronounce it so many times and everybody's saying every time, dude, you're saying it wrong. So basically it's like a really, really fancy high-end shrimp tantanmen, okay? So it's got, I mean, the picture behind me here, I haven't added anything to. That's what it looks like when it's properly prepared. This has been on this list for a while, and it was also on the top 10 Japan list. And like I said on that, I'd love to speak with people at Nissin and get a dialogue going because I really don't know if this still exists. I would love to try more of your products, you know, so please contact me. And in at number 1, again this year, we have Little Cook with their Thai green curry noodle. This is from Taiwan. Now, this is a horse of a different color because it's got a stir noodle and it's got a broth, as you can see here. So what you do is you cook the noodles in the bowl, and then it's got a separate bowl, and you drain out the broth into the separate bowl. You take the retort pouch that has all the meat and sauce, dump it in the first one that just has the noodles, and then dump the little thing that makes the sipping soup in the other bowl, stir it up, and there you go. You've got like a 2-course meal. And that's something that Taiwanese companies just excel at, and it's so neat to see, and I love it. So yeah, that's why this one's number 1. Well, cool. Thanks for joining me for this year's top 10 bowls. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, always hit me up. Go to the Ramen Raider Facebook page, hit me up on YouTube, comment, whatever, and I'm here to help. All right, well, hey, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one. Bye.